Hey girls, Allison Orr here, Mary Kay sales director and former Spirit group member. I am popping in here real quick to just give you a super fast game day makeup tutorial. I know a lot of you already know how to do banging great makeup, but I just wanted to give you a few tips and tricks of things that are going to make it easy, make it flawless, and keep your face from melting off when it gets super hot. So my number one tip that y'all need to start with is primer. And I've got my foundation primer, which has sunscreen. It's going to keep your makeup from settling into fine lines, into scarring, etc. Keeps it from melting. I've got my eye primer on my eyelid, and then I have my lip primer because y'all, if you're going to wear that bold, bright red color, you want to make sure that you've got a primer so it's not bleeding and feathering into your lips, okay? All right, so you can see that I've already done half of my face. So I'm going to show you what I did. So I am taking for my blush a cream blush, and I'm loving the cream blush. You just dab it onto your fingers, and then you just kind of start polka dotting it and working it into your cheekbones, because as you get hot, it's not going to be melting off your face. And in a pinch, if you just need to touch up, you can touch up and use it as your lip color as well, which is awesome. So I'm going to do a little bit more on my cheeks just to add a little bit more of a bold color, because obviously when you are going to be on the big screen, you want to make sure that you are not looking washed out. And if you get a little bit too much, just go back with a clean finger, or you can even take your blush brush and just kind of blend it out. And I love that it just gives that really nice dewy look on your cheekbones. And in a pinch, guess what? If you need to touch up your lips, you're just gonna dab a little bit of this over what you already have on, and it's gonna give you a great, super easy punch of color to last all day. So let me add a little more color here. All right, so cream blush, love it. Spice Berry would definitely be a shade that I would choose for y'all because it has a little bit of that berry, but a little bit of the red undertone. It's a little bit more bold. And if you are a super fair girl, then this Sunset Mauve, I'll pull this one out for you, would be a great color as well. So let's go ahead and start with the eyes. I like to use a liquid eyeshadow in either Light Beam or the Rose Gold, because it's actually called Pink Starlight, because it is also going to work as a primer and keep that makeup all day long. So you just take your little applicator all over your lid and then grab an all over eyeshadow brush. So brushes are key, y'all. And then I'm going to take this color and I'm just going to brush it up onto my brow bone. So inner corner up onto my brow bone, like so. Okay, super easy. So then I'm going to take a crease brush. It's gonna look angled like this. And I'm gonna grab, you could really use any color. I don't know what colors Becky wants, whether she wants more neutral, whether she wants more bold. But I love to use a little bit of this purple, and then I'm going to use the coal. They are just a dynamite combination together. So you're going to take this purple, the frozen iris, on the outer corner of your eye. You could use a silver if you guys are going for more of the silvers. You could use like a hot fudge if you're going more for that. So then I'm going to come back with my coal, and I'm going to start brushing it up onto my brow bone just a little bit, like so. Easy enough? So now I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm just going to start blending it onto my brow bone because you don't want it to look harsh. So blending is key, y'all. So now I have it blended, and I want to take it up just a touch higher. So I like to use this a little bit of a smaller blending brush. I'm going to go back with that coal, and I'm going to take it up onto my brow bone just a touch higher. See how it goes higher like that? Make sure this one matches. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm gonna go back with my all over eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to choose more of a matte highlight color, because since I have so much shimmer that's going on here, I don't want shimmer all over, because when you are on, when it's a bright shiny day, if you're on TV, that is gonna reflect off all of the shiny, and you don't want to look like you are glowing everywhere. So I'm gonna go under my brows outer corner to kind of clean everything up just a little bit, like so. Easy enough? So then I'm going to take my smudger brush, which is like a little tiny brush. You could also use a Q-tip, and I'm going to go back in that coal, which is the black color, and I'm just going to lightly line the bottom part of my eyes to give a little bit of extra dimension before I put on my eyeliner. With your eyeliner, you can do a black, you could do a gray, you can do a brown. I prefer to do a dark brown. I just feel like that's what looks best on my eyes. And if you're a girl that you like more of a Sharpie marker, we have a waterproof eyeliner that's like a Sharpie marker. So you're gonna take your eyeliner, you want it to be as close to your lash line as possible. I'm gonna grab a mirror over here because that's kind of weird. Putting on my eyeliner, looking at myself in a camera. So let me get my eyeliner where I want it to go. Like that. And then I honestly like to go over my eyeliner with just a little bit of the waterproof Sharpie, just because I feel like it gives a little bit more definition to my eyes. And then again, when you've got those hot 100-degree game days, your makeup is going to stay on. So then finally, before I do my mascara, I'm gonna grab my smudger and I'm just gonna smudge it together like so. And the great thing about that waterproof is it makes it super easy to create that cat eye. So let's go ahead and do our mascara. Dropped one of mine on the floor. I love mascara. Want to make sure that you're using a waterproof for game day. I use the Lash Intensity first because I feel like it gives me that fullness. If you are a falsie girl and you love those lashes, go ahead and go for those too. Can't go wrong either way. But if you are using a waterproof mascara, lucky y'all, you are getting one of the oil-free eye makeup removers. And so you're gonna shake it up, put it on a cotton ball, and it is just hold it onto your eyes, and it is going to take off all that waterproof mascara and staining lipsticks. So that way you're not tearing out your eyelashes. And I'm not sure if y'all still do any of the game day tattoos on your face. It'll take those off as well without having to use rubbing alcohol, which is what we used to use, and just really scraping your skin off. And I'm sure, like me, y'all could take all day on your mascara to get them to look the same. Got a little here, so let me go ahead and take that off. And then the last step before I put on my lips is brows. Y'all, can you see a difference in the brow that I've done and the brow that I have not done? It makes a big difference. Brows are going to frame your face. So if you've not found a girl that is amazing at waxing her eyebrows, ask Becky, ask one of the older seniors. I'm quite sure that they probably have somebody, because you want to make sure your brows are the correct shape first. And then after that, let me show you how to make sure they're the right size. So you're going to take your pencil from the outer corner of your nose to the inner corner of your eye. That's how far over your brows should go. From the outer corner to the outer corner of your eye, that's how far this should go that way. And from to the center of your eye, that's where your arch should be. So I use the blonde brow pencil. And so what you want to do is you just want to fill in anywhere that you are sparse. So I'm always sparse right there at the front. So I start by filling in there. And then you're going to go underneath your brows, because that just frames everything out. You can see I need to elongate mine just a little bit. And if you're a girl that you've got great full brows, but they're a little bit unruly, we have a brow tint that is going to tame them and hold them in place. And then don't forget that your brows are sisters. They're not twins. They're never going to look identical. So, got my brows done. Easy, easy, easy. Same thing with your eye makeup. Your eyes are sisters. They're not twins. They're not going to look identical. So the lip color that I am loving, so you can tell that I already have a little tint on there, and I love putting a tint on first, so that way throughout the game, if anything does come off, I still have color on my lips. Because y'all, if you're going to do your eyes, you got to do your lips, or it's like walking out of the house with a shirt on and no pants. And a little transparency fun fact, my very first Bedlam football game that I cheered, we were driving to Norman and it was super cold. And so I already had my warm-ups on over my top, left my skirt in my apartment. y'all. So we all had to cheer the game in our warm-ups because freshman girl forgot her skirt. Never did that again. So, all right, I'm gonna grab this liquid matte lip color. And like I said, I already got my primer on. With the liquid matte lip color, once it dries, it's gonna last all day. So I'm gonna grab my mirror. You're gonna wanna line lightly with this. I love the doe foot applicator. So line. And you could use a red or nude lip liner as well. And line the bottom. And I'm just lightly creating that line just so I know I have a little frame, a little extra right here. And the blue reds are really going to make your teeth look even whiter. So now I fill in. And then when you're done, just grab a little Q-tip anywhere that you've gotten a little crazy. Grab a clean one. But that primer is going to create that barrier so that it's not going to be going all over your face. Voila, got my red lips. And the last thing I'm going to suggest y'all do is to grab a translucent powder. It's just going to help control shine. Fluffy powder brush all over your face. And then you're going to want to finish up with your makeup finishing spray. And if you are a super oily girl, I would suggest doing your finishing spray between layers. So putting on your foundation primer, spraying your face, letting it dry. Doing a matte foundation, spraying your face, letting it dry. Doing your powder. You get the hint. So makeup finishing spray. Y'all are grabbing one of these also. Super easy way to do your game day makeup. If there's anything you girls need, you need help with a foundation, you're needing any of these products, I know Becky is going to give all of you girls one of my business cards. You can hop online, you can text me, and if you're a member of the Spirit Group, you're getting 10% off any order all year long. So hope this helps, and go Pokes.